Spoken to all the officers involved. So I'm leaving here now. He's not here. I've spoken to all the officers involved and he's not here. I even spoke with the area commander. So let me go to... We're going to SCT command, right? Yeah.
Elders. We get old people.
Hello guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. What's going on? Please like and share this video. So there is an update on the Regina Daniels and Nwoko situation, and it's just the whole situation is just sad. You guys just saw actress Mercy Johnson, who has been by Regina's side and Regina's mother's side and just helping. And you guys know one thing that I have noticed, maybe it's just me or him, maybe it's just me overthinking things. But one of the things that I have observed is that Regina has been largely not seen throughout this ordeal. I think that's by design, because they know that ultimately it's Regina that Ned wants. You get, it's Regina that Ned wants. So Regina, Ned is going, so I guess she's trying to avoid being seen in places where Ned can maybe find her or send some of his goons to go and find her and potentially kidnap her. Because me, I will not put anything past that man. Okay, the man has done enough for me to know that there is nothing that he cannot do. And I want to implore Nigerians before. Let me play this. This is what's his name?
He's not here. I've spoken to all the officers involved and he's not here. I even spoke with the area commander.
So they are looking everywhere. The secrets, they've been keeping secrets where this guy actually is Sammy. They are keeping it a secret. And according to reports, Ned Nwoko allegedly has been bribing people, bribing the authorities, bribing the court system to make sure that they don't release that boy, that guy, that man. He's a man, he's a married man even. To make sure that they don't release that man. And I think the silver lining that we can all get from this is that Regina's father and mother have basically both reconciled on account of this. So this whole situation has now brought them closer together, and it's unfortunate. And the reason why the man got angry last time was because he was not in support of Regina marrying Ned. There were so many stories that obviously unconfirmed, so I don't even want to repeat them because a lot of the stories were unconfirmed or whatever. But anybody that sees Regina's dad and sees Ned, you can tell that Ned is even old enough to be Regina's father's father. Do you get? So yeah, please guys, hit the like button. Thank you.
So let me go to... We're going to SCT commander. So let me get involved and he's not here. I'm leaving here now. He's not here. So I'm leaving here now. He's not here. I've spoken to all the officers involved and he's not here. I even spoke with the area commander. So
Ned has essentially sent all these people on a wild goose chase looking for this guy. They've been keeping it a secret where he was, where he is being locked up at. If people...
Let me go to... We're going to SCT command, right? Yeah.
Elders. We get old people.
So this is I believe this is Sheun Kuti. I always forget his name. He's so crazy. His name is so unmemorable to me. I think it's Sheun Kuti. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Old people full everywhere. Old people like Regina Daniel husband. Old people everywhere. You know understand? That when we go marry that kind of man. I say some people the kind wickedness where that man don't show your own community. You small girl. Wait, that kind of person, wait, king of your village go in nearly kill him. Now don't follow the news when we say he wants to take the whole land of the community by force. Some 9 young people, one of my papa friend, Azuka, now big journalist that and they follow this case where this man, 9 boys now he throw for prison for over how many years. They go charge them say they be terrorists because they organize against them, stealing the land of the whole community. Person with him match the whole community high. You small girl, go stay for your house and you find love. Nigeria, I don't blame the girl, I blame our country because our country must free our women from making this kind of decisions. If our country better, our young girls no will need to enter this kind of situation. You don't understand? So now those kind of old men where they do 2 finger for inside everybody eye for what they want, for their own greed. Anybody can go, they can dagger anybody. Prison, Azuka, community by force. Way king of your village, wickedness. Where that understand? That way people, old people.
So let me get the command, right?
Get elders, we get old people full everywhere. Old people like Regina Daniel husband, old people everywhere. You know understand? That when we go marry that kind of man. I say some people the kind wickedness where that man don't show your own community.
The kind wickedness, eh? We've been covering this for a long time. The kind wickedness where Ned don't show to his own community. That should have been the #1 red flag. And this is why I'm thinking that none of this is in clear eyes, because if you think about what this man has done to his own community, the way that he has terrorized his own community, because they told him allegedly to stop selling the land that belonged to the entire community. He decided to use the education that the same community paid for to torture and torment them. And then in addition to that, all the while that Regina was married to this man, we all saw the kind of antics, we all saw the kind of heavy-handed things that he was doing, the breaking the laws, and using the police authority as his own personal weapon. We've all seen all of this happen. We all of us don't see him. And Regina, I don't know if maybe she was under duress or whatever. Maybe she was just being the dutiful wife who had to support her husband no matter what. But she also played a role in supporting this publicly and openly. This is not a good man. Anybody, whatever you must do to yourself, and make sure that you marry a man that is compassionate. There are men who are polygamous, okay? They are polygamous, they have all these other wives. But the kind of atrocities that Ned Nwoko has allegedly created, you will not hear from them. You will not hear it from them. Ned is just so vicious, like he's so heartless. And Regina is now threatening that she's going to expose things. And that's the reason why Ned wants Regina out of the streets. I'm telling you. Because he knows that the only way that he can somehow safeguard whatever secret that she has on him is by keeping her confined in his compound. Probably take her phone, make sure that she doesn't have access to internet. That's the only way. Probably inject her with all kinds of things. that by the time they will even release herself, her head not go correct again. Things they happen. Things they happen for this life. You guys need to pay attention. Things they happen. Hi, Vivian. Things they happen for this life. Because the way that Paned is going about it, the way that he is so hell-bent on having Regina return back, because he knows that Regina knows too much. Regina knows too much. Regina is going to expose the shame of protecting him, because do you know how messed up it is for you to be marrying to like an old man like that? You're not wife number 1, 2, 3, 4. You're wife number 6. For you to be married to old man like that and still be the breadwinner. There is something that I saw. Gosh, let me look for this post. I think it was Regina or her mom that was saying, forget 50,000. That Regina was practically the one footing the bill, supporting the household during the time that she was married to Ned. You see all that time when there were rumors that Regina and Paned have broken up. Regina has left Paned, and Paned, like the way he was posting, like he was frantic. Shebi, all of those things are now starting to make sense now. All of those things are now starting to make sense. The reason why he's so keen on having Regina back. Because now they're saying, people that are scratching their head and shaking their head over, oh my God, 50,000, Ned was a this and that. Are you people okay? Ned was nothing without Regina. Regina was the one that rose him up back to whatever past glory that you people say he once had. I don't know. I can't remember. I was too young to remember when he was a politician. I only remember him from Regina bringing him to the limelight. That's the only thing I remember about Ned. Whether he was a politician, 90 no date, I don't know. Okay, but she definitely, to take that away from her, to take the support that she rendered to Ned Nwoko away from her, is a gross injustice. To say Regina did not do anything for Ned is a gross injustice, because even Paned himself knows that but for Regina, he would not have the political position that he currently holds. A lot of people see the cars. How old the Porsche? Have been a Lamborghini, have been a whatever. How old is that car? That's the only car. That's the car that Leila Sharani will pose in front of. That's the only car that Regina will pose in front of. That's the only car that Ned himself will pose in front of. That red Lamborghini. That car has been sitting there since how long? About the private jet. Paned does not have a private plane. Now rent with 10,000 naira, you can charter a private plane and pose and sit down in it and act as if now you get plane. Heck, I remember the time when Toke Makinwa, when she flew to Port Harcourt to support Iniedo's mother. When Iniedo's mother passed away, or Iniedo's father, one of her parents passed away, Toke Makinwa flew private alone. So, like, private jet is so easy now. Like, you can charter it if you don't want to be bothered with dealing. Like, what's that pastor? Which pastor said demons are in the plane? Demons. I forget the pastor's name now. The one that was exposed for having all this money and all this wealth. He said there were demons that flew that he didn't want to be associated with demons. That's the reason why he chose to buy, those fleet of private jets, because he didn't want to fly commercial, because he didn't want to be near demons that are Wahala don't finish on this life. What's his name? I don't forget the man name. He said, yeah, he said he didn't want to fly. He didn't want to fly commercial because we're like, why are you buying all these flights? You live in like really expensive mansion that are worth millions. Each are worth millions, and you have a private plane, and you're even looking to buy another private plane. He said he didn't want to fly commercial because he didn't want to be near demons that. He didn't want to be near demons. And the way he even demonstrated, if you see the way he even did it, like he did his hands like demons. But if those demons give you money, sha, you go collect. If they give you in form of tithe, first fruits, middle fruit, and last fruit, you go collect, sha. You go cast the demon away, follow the money, collect the money. Yeah, but yeah. So I say all of that to say flying private is not like, oh my gosh, it's such a big deal. People who pose in front of planes, you would think it's their own, but it's not their own. It's not their own. They are renting. So I don't think Ned Nwoko has a private plane. I think whenever we see them flying in one, it's usually the one they rented. And all those cars, if you look at all those cars, they've not been upgraded. They've not been updated. Now see the same red car, red Lambo where they see. Have you even seen the condition of the inside of the house where Regina was living? It looks like a time capsule from the year 90, no date. It looks like 90, no date. Everything is so outdated. But people are so caught up in what she said when she was hyping him, when she was praising him and saying she'd rather cry inside a Lambo than cry inside a Keke Napep. And people are capitalizing on that and pushing that. But I want people to realize that, okay, I want somebody said, Jade, you're wicked. Yeah, it's crazy. I want people to realize that you see all these things. It's not even about Regina. This is bigger than Regina right now. Because Ned has a pattern of behavior. He has a pattern of behavior where he goes after people viciously. He uses the authority, but look at what he did to Jaruma. Jarima, that Kayamata seller. Look at what he did to her. And again, I'm not saying that Regina has not been, has not supported this man and enabled him. I don't think she has any say in what he does, but it's not as if she hasn't been like, openly supportive of this guy when he will use the authority to go after people that he doesn't like. Look at what this man dragged Jaruma from here till thy kingdom come. And he's doing the exact same thing. And what is so sad, I really felt like Regina and her people were not prepared for this. They should have known. Maybe they were believing that because Regina has children by this man, he was not going to be heavy-handed with Regina or with them as he has been with the others. But now they are learning that there is nothing that he cannot do. Like, he has no grace for anybody. Like, if he sees you as persona non grata, he's going to come at you with everything that he has. I just feel like they were so unprepared for this. Maybe they could not even imagine a scenario where Ned would then go after his wife's brother. Because normal people, and I don't blame them for thinking that way, because that's not normal behavior. That's not how you behave. Like, you don't go after somebody that you were once married to the way that Ned has gone after. But Regina should have also remembered that this is what he does. This is what he does. Like, even to his own wife, Layla, he did the same thing. Like, he's very vicious. He doesn't care. Regina should have been paying attention and not trust this man. I feel like they let their guard down. That's what I feel. I feel like they let their guard down by not knowing that this man will come at them with everything that he has. After all the people that this man has dealt with, the man even made Angela Okori apologize. And it is that same Angela who is today showing Regina grace. Let me go ahead and share what Angela posted. Because Angela is, once again, after she was obviously forced to apologize to Regina, she's once again stretching forth an olive branch and saying that in spite of everything that has happened between us, it breaks my heart that you're going through this. You don't deserve this. And that's the same grace that I want people to have, regardless of what you think about Regina, regardless of how you think she has used Ned to pepper you and all the things that she has said, how she had put Ned on a pedestal. Just remember that this man is a vicious man. I believe that there is so many. I've been saying, you're not going to remember me. By the time Regina True start to dey talk, you're not going to remember everything when I talk. That this man, the things that he made Regina do during the course of their marriage, if they tell you, you go cry for Regina. The things that he made her do, the things that he subjected, not just Regina, any woman that he's been married to, the things that he made them do just to earn their keep. You will be disgusted. You will be grossed out when you hear the things that he makes them do on account of marriage. I'm your husband. You're supposed to listen to me. You're supposed to do whatever I say. But yeah, Angela Okorie is is stretching forth an olive branch and saying, regardless of anything, you're still my G. Hold on, let me share. Hold on. Let me share. She wrote a very lengthy post. The texts are very small, so let me see if I can find it in a different place. Okay. Let me see. Like, it's so crazy, it's so sad what's going on. No matter how you feel, think about what this man is doing. Think about what he's doing to women, the abuse of power. So this is what Angela Okorie posted. She said, God's power stands above all, greater than any human strength or authority. When God elevates us to a place of influence, it is not for control or oppression, but to uplift, inspire, and make a lasting positive impact on others. So she went on to say, Dear Regina, despite the hurt, misunderstandings, and distance that have come between us, I have chosen peace. It breaks my heart to see you go through difficult times, but my love for you remains steadfast. Like, this is giving me goosebumps. Maybe I'm such a chicken, I don't know, but just reading what Angela is writing is just making me feel so warm and fuzzy on the inside. And I'm just thinking about the power of forgiveness and the power of true reconciliation. And it's just making me feel so warm and fuzzy on the inside, just going over what Angela is writing to Regina. So continuing, she says, I hold no bitterness towards you. I continue to pray for your safety, happiness, and peace of mind. No matter what happened, my love as a mother will never change. You are and will always be my daughter, the one I have loved, watched blossom, and prayed for. So continuing, she said, life teaches us lessons through both joy and hardship. Sometimes those lessons come through pain, but they also bring wisdom and strength. Through everything, I have chosen love over bitterness, forgiveness over anger, and peace over pride. I love this. I absolutely, we should all be like Angela, honest to goodness. So continuing, she says, to my legit fans and supporters, I want you all to know that forgiveness is freedom. I have let go of the pain and hand everything over to God, the only true and righteous judge. I trust his divine justice and perfect timing. I stand today not in anger, but in love, not as a critic, but as a mother who prays earnestly for restoration and healing. May God bring peace, love, and unity where there has been division. May his light guide our path, and may every wounded heart find healing in his grace. With love and faith, legit queen. Like, this thing is just making me feel so warm and fuzzy. I absolutely love this. And kudos to Angela for taking the high road. Because not long ago, only a few months ago, after Regina inserted a matter that had nothing to, after she inserted herself in matter that had nothing to do with her, the beef was between Angela and Mercy Johnson. And because Regina, I don't know what kind of relationship that she has with Mercy Johnson, decided to jump into it. And I already spoken about that. I criticized Regina for jumping into it. She had no business jumping into it, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, after that happened, before you know what was going on, after Regina decided to insert herself in something that didn't concern her, Angela clapped back. And then after Angela clapped back, guess what happened? Paned decided that he was going to once again use the authority to go after Angela, to the point where Angela was forced to apologize to Regina, to Mercy Johnson, and to Ned Nwoko. Like, and so yeah, she was obviously, Regina, I mean, was obviously a part of the machine that was using the authority, using the Nigerian police force as a weapon to go after people that they did not like. Instead of using your voice to like go back and forth, they decided to use the authority to oppress. That's like oppression. You know what I mean? But Angela is so big for this. Like I said, it gives me goosebumps. Just reading her beautiful, kind, warm words to Regina. It's beautiful. And there's something else, like Regina, let's not, she has offended quite a number of people since this whole ordeal started. Regina has offended a lot of people, especially when she did the video, the nonchalant video. Personally, because I do not have a dog in the fight, because I do not, I'm choosing to look at the whole situation objectively. I saw Regina's words in that video as somebody who is beyond embarrassed, and they actually proved it. The text that I was talking about actually proved what I was saying, that she was embarrassed. She was humiliated. Whatever is happening to her now, I promise you, was not something that she anticipated. She never thought that one day will come where her life will be like this. The fall was fast, furious, and swift. The fault, like I always do, right? When Regina got married to Ned, I was always one of those people who were very, very critical. I didn't like it, and I spoke out about it. I got a lot of backlash. People were cussing me out. Okay, people were cussing me out for even saying that Regina should not have married Ned. I knew that this day will come. But even though I knew that this day will come, I never expected it to happen so soon. More importantly, I never expected everything that is now coming. I never expected to be as right, as spot on as I have been when it comes down to this. Hi, Mirabelle. Mirabelle says I'm late. Hi, Penny. Vivian says Ned is a bitter and vindictive man. After what he did to his village people and others, Regina family should have stayed clear from that man. Exactly. 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 And if they insisted on still being with the man, they should have had like some kind of exit plan ready. They should have had exit plan ready. They should have studied him the whole 7 years that she was married to that guy. It should have been enough time for them to have studied him, to know what he would do, what he's capable of doing. Okay? To know that, okay, this is which angle is going to come through whenever he wants to, like, attack us. That guy, all her brothers and her siblings, all of them should have left the country. Pata pata. Because he's a dangerous man. Maribel says the fall was fast, furious, and swift. Yes, so I'm telling you, it was. It was. I knew this day would come, but I did not expect it to happen in the way that it is currently happening. This process, like, it's just, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Somebody says what he's doing to people will also be done to him one day. There is a Kenyan member of parliament who killed a lot of people who were opposing him. He was gunned down on 30th April 25, and people celebrated. For me, for people like Ned who have done really bad things, yeah, I think death is too easy. Honestly. And I don't mean to sound really wicked or whatever, but for people who have done things that Ned has been accused of doing, death is too easy. The punishment has to be slow. The punishment has to be slow. It has to be steady. It has to be prolonged. Because this man has done so many things. And because he keeps getting away with it, he will continue to do it. Imagine his village people. If any one of them had challenged Ned, if any one of them had rebelled, or if any one of their village juju had, avenged what Ned was doing to his village people, by now he would have learned his lessons. People who are so wicked and bad and mean, I feel like death is it's too easy. It's such an easy way out for them, honestly. Mirabel says, Jade, you have said a few times about Gina falling in love with Panay that it was impossible. I believe he bombed her, took him 3 weeks to throw her. But I don't think it's 3 weeks, so that's a lie. The narrative that she's trying to say, that 3 weeks narrative, is not true. He was with her longer than 3 weeks. They only waited until she reached 18 before they made their relationship public, because they knew that would look bad for Ned Nwoko if what got out that he was dating a girl that was under 18. They waited for her to be 18 before they made it public and made it official. Because even prior to them officially announcing, the rumors were already floating. So saying that he married her after 3 weeks, it's a lie. It's Ned trying to cover his own nyash. It's Ned trying to make it seem as though, he didn't break any laws. He didn't do anything that will make people look at him and think he's gross and an abuser. Do you get? Regina has a lot to say. Even in the video that Regina did, where she was saying that, there's so much that she wants to say. Eventually, she's going to expose Ned. And that's what Ned is trying to avoid. Because according to one of Regina's brothers, he said that Ned said the only way, the only thing that will get Sammy released is if Regina returns back to his house. So it was not that 3 weeks thing that he's saying that he married after 3 weeks. That's a bullshit lie. That's a bold-faced lie. It is not true. I don't believe it. And this is why I keep saying that Regina should continue to talk, because it is in her best interest to talk, because this man is not going to stop. And that's number one. And number two, the more she talks, the more she really exposes a lot of things that went down during the course of their ill-fated relationship. That's why I want her to keep talking. I don't want her to be silent, because who silent help for this social media era? When it be say, you have to speak your mind, you have to tell the truth, you have to tell your side of the story. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a situation where people will just believe the lies that has been told about you, because you've not come out to like correct the lies or check the lies or whatever. So it is in Regina's best interest, if she wants to survive in this social media streets, it'll be in her best interest to speak, to tell the truth, to tell everything that happened. Regina has a lot that she wants to share. I think the reason why she's still holding off is to see if her brother will be released. Okay? So let me go ahead and share something else that she posted. Because she's dropping hints here and there. She's dropping hints here and there. And I am here for it. I am here because others need to learn. Others need to know that these relationships, especially with these men that are older, this relationship is a trap relationship. Is a trap. You don't win anything. You don't gain anything. You end up losing. And my job is to make sure that our impressionable young ones do not continue to fall for the okie doke. That's my hope. Let me go ahead and share what she posted. So this was a recent post by Regina. So she says, I comot for extended family, go they support polygamous home. I'm really mad. So it's okay to mock me, guys. So she's basically exposing herself. She's basically telling on herself that she comot for polygamous home. She comot for extended family home, and she was supporting a polygamous home. Like she was feeding this man's children. So she says, Ned, you're supposed to be Odogu. You be Odogu actually, not just to me, but to the entire Odogus, even if now 1,000 naira you get. Because Mune and Khalifa's father's name should have a legacy like Ojuku. Can you please stop disrespecting? Oh God. This is offensive, okay? This is like blasphemy. Comparing Ned Nwoko to Ojuku, this is blasphemous. And I am not even Igbo, but as a student of history, I feel secondhand offended that Regina, this is the arrogance, the childish arrogance. Like I don't even know if I would say it's childish arrogance or whatever I would categorize this as. Okay, this aggrandizing, putting this man in a position with her own mouthful that he doesn't deserve, that he has not attained, he's not done anything. Can you imagine? Tell me what Ned has done that Regina will be bestowing, invoking the name of Ojuku in the same sentence as Ned Nwoko. This is offensive. This is offensive. I'm not Igbo, but I feel secondhand offended on behalf of the Igbos. Okay? So she said, because Mune and Khalifa's father's name should have a legacy like Ojuku, even in years to come. But Omo, make I just break this my second nonsense phone because we all kind of too big for this rubbish online talk. No be pride, na shame. So she's basically saying that the reason why she was acting kind of strange, because like I was saying, she got a lot of backlash over she got a lot of backlash over the video that she did. People said it was a joke. They couldn't take the video seriously because she was acting funny, for lack of a better word. And my interpretation of that, I don't know, maybe she saw my video, I don't know, but my interpretation, like I said in that video, I was defending her and I said that it's not like pride. She's embarrassed. She doesn't know how to go about this because she cannot believe that she allowed herself to be taken for a ride like this man has done, you know. And now she's obviously siding with me with that analysis. She's embarrassed, she's humiliated. She cannot believe that she fell for the okie doke the way that she did. And I completely get it. I get it 100%. I get it. I get why she's like still trying to like, she sounds like she's arrogant or whatever, but it's just she's embarrassed that this is her life. Everything that people said will happen, you know, if she married this man is actually happening. And she doesn't know how to handle it. So she said, not be pride, not shame, because I want just to talk or go back to sleep. Ogungo actually punished Ned. Oh my gosh. When a bender girl calls you on go. Yeah, Mirabel, her type shade video. Nari type shade video. Oh my god. She doesn't know what to do with herself. Life came at her fast. Life came at her fast. She began the young type shit. Life came at her fast. She began the young type shit. People were mad. Also, when she started talking about how because of a 250 naira or your 500 naira that you used to buy her film and you feel like you owe her, she owes you an explanation, people were angry and for good reasons too. Like, I completely get it. I'm not even going to act like she didn't annoy people. The people that are angry do not have valid reasons to be angry because they do. Like, she really, she pissed off a lot of people with that video. I really type shit. So she said, Ogungo actually punished Nedo. Make sure to tell that your wannabe Regina wife, I think she's talking about Layla, make sure to tell, maybe somebody else, make sure to tell that your wannabe Regina wife how I paid for their house feeding severally. Hey, you people need to start giving me my flower. Oh, you people need to start giving me my flower. Did I not say this? Did I not go back and watch my previous video where I was saying that Regina, beyond that $50,000, Regina was feeding that family. I would not be surprised if Regina was the breadwinner in that family. I said it. because I just saw the whole writing on the wall. A lot of people get carried away by, oh, Ned has money. And what a lot of rich people, what they literally have, the only thing they have, a lot of all these fake billionaires or fake wealthy people, what they have is that they buy a lot of things when the money gets to their hand, and those are the things that they use to flex, that make excuses, justifies, or even cover up the fact that they don't have any money. Usually they don't have money. They have money, they buy things, and they go broke. They are way more broker than you. But you will see them riding their Lamborghinis, you see them riding their whatever, you think, this one get money. You don't even know that they had to go and borrow money to buy gas, to buy fuel for that Lamborghini that they are driving around. But they can drive their Lamborghini into a bank or drive it into a wherever, and people will pay attention to them. And they owe so much money because people are looking at them and saying the same place where he got the money to is a safe lender, is a safe borrower. The same place where he got the money to buy that Lambo, he probably get money to buy other things. So people are more likely to loan them money, not knowing that sometimes it's just a one-off. It's just something that happened at one time, and that lightning is never going to strike there again. But they have all these assets that people can look upon and think, okay, it's not bad, he has all these things. But if you really look at those assets, a lot of them are old, a lot of them are outdated. Okay, a lot of them are outdated. So, but people will look at them and say, "Boy, he has this thing, so he must have money somewhere." Na lie, yo, na lie. A lot of them live off of past glory. Past glory. A lot of them is their wife that feeds them. This is not even me trying to be hyperbolic. This is true. Vivian says that's why people say she should stop talking. She needs a PR manager and lawyer up. I suggest she flees and claim political asylum. But some people on YouTube cuss me out. Cussing and goading a man like Ned is a bad idea in my opinion. That country is not female friendly. I agree. Jade, if na me be her, I no go talk about feeding the family. This thing is sounding like voodoo. It would actually make sense if he was the one providing for her. So continuing, she says make sure to tell that your wannabe Regina wife how I paid for their house feeding severally, funded a lot of things, but there is no need spilling details. I tried to put sense in her, but clearly she's senseless and evil. Imagine she telling Ned I might molest their daughters, and Ned listened and believed because he had done same to his. Hey, Regina is saying that she's suggesting that Ned Nwoko has molested his daughter. Hey, like seriously, that escalated quickly. Let's just unpack this for a minute. Let's just unpack this. So whoever it is that is the Regina wannabe that Regina is talking about is saying that Regina might molest their daughters. Like, what even led to that? What kind of behavior even led to the so-called Regina wannabe coming to such a conclusion? What happened in that house, for goodness sakes? What happened in that house? What is going on in that house? Hey, what is going on in that house? What is going on in that house, for goodness sakes? that such conversation about molesting the daughters will even come up. What is actually going on? And Regina insinuating that Ned believed the Regina wannabe because he too has done the same. What is going on? What is going on? Sheesh. She says, let me read this again. She said, funded a lot of things, but there is no need spilling details. I tried to put sense in her, but she clearly, I tried to put sense in her, but clearly she's senseless and evil. Imagine telling Ned I might molest their daughters, and Ned listened and believed because he had done same to his. Oh God, thankfully your wife once mentioned you rarely do anything for her or the children, and it was just social media show off. And it's so obvious that it's social media show off. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. Only the people who don't have two brain cells to rub together will believe the nonsense. And I hope that everything that is happening now with all this expose that is coming out, I really, really do hope that people are learning. People who are aspiring to be second, third, or fourth, fifth, whichever number wife. I hope that they are watching this and realizing, and this is why I appreciate that this story is coming to light. Because the people who applauded this twisted relationship between Ned and Regina, the people who tried to shut me up and tell me I'm jealous that Ned married Regina, like what I should be jealous about, I'm still waiting for them to tell me what I should be jealous about in this whole toxic, messed up situationship that they have. But what I am happy about in this situation is that everything that is now happening, the repercussions, everything that I predicted, it is all happening in real time. And a lot of the people who were applauding and cheering her on, majority of them, most of them are still alive today to like see the result of what they were cheering on, to see the outcome of what they were applauding and what they were going after critics for. So yeah, me, I'm just here wondering what exactly was going on in that home. What was going on in that home that they will even say, insinuate something like this? What's going on? Hey. She said, oh God, thankfully your wife mentioned you rarely do anything for her or the children, and it's just social media show off. But why we go allow the world see us finish now? Because you know I have things to say, but since you want people to see us finish, it's okay. This is why I knew that she's not done. And I think this is why she's avoiding being in public spaces. I think she's avoiding being in public spaces because I will not put it past Ned Nwoko sending people to go and kidnap her. I will not put it past him. Because she has so much that she's going to spill, so much that she's going to say. And it is going to really, really tarnish Ned. And he's going to do whatever he must to make sure that that doesn't happen. So continuing, she says, and yo, everyone stop talking about 50K. It's unnecessary and belittling. Because if I drop wetin I don't actually do, everybody go say I dey craze. So, hey, ma, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were doing things for that man. I knew you were financially taking care of that man and his household. I knew it because Ned is the kind of person who pride himself. You know how I know that Regina, at least at that time, Regina was the breadwinner in Ned Nwoko's home, at least to a certain degree. Do you know how I know? When the whole situation happened, when there was the rumors about Ned potentially impregnating that Nollywood actress, and there were rumors that Regina had left the house. And not just that one, each and every time that Ned Nwoko will come out and debunk stories about cheating, infidelity, or anything that makes him look bad, anything that has to do with Regina, anything that links Regina, the way he will come out and deny it. I'm like, a man who prides himself in marrying so many women, and he's so worried about how this is going to affect his relationship with Regina that he's coming out to release all kinds of explanation. That was when I knew that there was something he was getting from Regina financially that he didn't want to lose. And because he didn't want to lose it, because he didn't want to lose the financial benefit that he was gaining from Regina, he will come out and debunk anything that he perceive would mess up his relationship with Regina. Okay. And somebody says, I believe he did something against Tinubu and Akpabio, and Regina knows it. Oh, I think I saw one post that you made. You said there is something I saw from Ekene Bob on 25th of October that he will have issued with President Tinubu and Goodwill Akpabio that will make him to leave the country for his life. Really? Okay, we'll go and check that one. I will go and check it out. Ekene Bob, Ekene Chuku on the 25th of October. We'll check it out. Let me just round up this Regina's part where she says, everyone should stop talking about 50K. It's unnecessary and belittling. Because if I drop wetin I don't actually do, everybody go say I dey craze. I'm the brokest person on earth. At the same time, the richest in my small way. Now, wow. Like, what was I saying the other time when I was talking about this matter? I was talking about how a lot of these men, these rich men, yeah, when they marry these small girls, they trade their wives. They are always trading their wives. They are always engaging in different different variations of swinging. They always engage in different variations of swinging. So, and these men, this is just what they do. Ekene Bob Ekechukwu. So let me go and see. They're always Ekene, hold on. Ekene Bob. Okay. They are always engaged in different kinds of things. All manner of things. Let me tell you. You will not know. You will not know. Oh, this one is a pastor that does prophecy. I beg. I don't all these fake pastors. I know they entertain them, please. I don't respect all these fake pastors. I didn't know that he was a pastor who does prophetic things. Who prophesies. I be think saying now like a blogger or something like that who may have information. Who may have information, not this one that is prophesying. Let me share my screen. No, it's not true. Vivian says, Jade, someone just messaged saying they've sentenced. No, they've adjourned the case. So they've adjourned it. They've remanded him in custody, and the case has been adjourned to November 28th for hearing. And so the brother is not happy about it. People are not happy about it. Imagine not being able to see your brother, and then the judgment was passed. He wasn't even allowed to like have a representation. And so now they have now remanded him in court. They've remanded him in court. Hold on. I'm looking for... Where did I find that thing? I'm trying to think where I found the updates. Okay. Since I'm already here, let me just share this. Since I'm already here.
Wait, that kind of person, wait.
Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to share something. All these people, they are into so many different kind of things that if you hear how diabolical they are, they don't marry the women because they love them now. They don't care. So this one says Senator Ned Nwoko should be where you have a big issue with President Tinubu and Senate President Akpabio in the coming days. That problem will come from his close allies in the Senate who are spying on him. I see him implicated in a matter that may cause him to leave the country for his safety. Son a fake pastor, I beg. All these fake pastors, I can't stand them. All these ones now hungry pastors, fake pastors, and their fake prophecies.
I say, old people like Regina, Daniel husband, old people everywhere. You know understand? That when we go marry that kind of man. I say some people, the kind of wickedness where that man don't show your own community. You small girl. Wait, that kind of person, wait, king of your village go in nearly kill him. Now don't follow the news when we say he wants to take the whole land of the community by force.
Yeah.
Some 9 young people, one of my papa friend, Azuka, now big journalist that and they follow this case where this man, 9 boys now he throw for prison for over how many years. They go charge them say they be terrorists because they organize against them, stealing the land of the whole community. Person with him match the whole community high. You small girl, go stay for your house and you find love. Nigeria, I don't blame the girl, I blame our country, because our country must free our women from making this kind of decisions. If our country better, our young girls no need to enter this kind of situation. You don't understand? So now those kind of old men where they need to chook finger for inside everybody eye for what they want, for their own greed. Anybody can go, they can dagger anybody.
Yeah. He's right. He's not wrong. Paned has definitely, obviously, fingered people in the eye. We've all seen it. There are people that have been held in Kuje on his say-so arbitrarily. Those people, they don't even know if they will ever come out. They don't know if they will ever come out again. But the silver lining in this is that this whole situation has now brought Regina's mom and dad together. and they have now formed a united front, and they are ready to tackle Nwoko. So this is a silver lining of some sort.
All the loved ones, thank you so much for your support.
So this is Regina Daniel's mom thanking Nigerians.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't say more than this, but thank you. You should come and thank them. Are you not thanking them too?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, so. Yes, so. Okay, so we will keep you guys posted, eh? Thank you. We just finished. This is Rita, and this is her husband. So we're here. We just finished seeing Sammy. Mama,
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. All the loved ones, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say more than this, but thank you. You should come and thank them. Are you not thanking them too?
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
yes, so. Yes, so. Okay, so we will keep you guys posted, eh? Thank you.
How the tables have turned, eh? How the tables have turned. Not long ago, these same family, they were telling people to mind their business. They were telling people to leave them alone. But isn't it interesting how when things hit the fans, when ish hit the fans, it was still the same Nigerians that they were telling off, that they were calling, Nigerians, come and help me, oh, come and save me, oh, come and help me, oh. For me, I feel like anybody that still has any kind of reservation about them, about helping Regina family or whatever, I think they should just let it go. They should just think about how they should just think about what this man is doing and just ignore what these people have said before. But it's really interesting. It's really interesting how all of a sudden the same Nigerians that they told to mind their business, mind your business, is none of your business. But they knew to call Nigerians to come and help them now.
Now, he's not here. I've spoken to all the officers involved and he's not here. I even spoke with the area commander. So let me go to, we're going to SCT command, right? Yeah.
We get elders, we get old people full everywhere. Old people like Regina Daniel husband, old people everywhere. You know understand? That when we go marry that kind of man. I say some people, the kind wickedness where that man don't show your own community. You small girl, wait that kind of person, wait king of your village go and nearly kill him. Now don't follow the news when we say he wants to take the whole land of the community by force. Some 9 young people, one of my papa friend, Azuka, now big journalist that and they follow this case where this man, 9 boys now he throw for prison for over how many years. They go charge them say they be terrorists because they organize against them, stealing the land of the whole community. Person with him match the whole community high. You small girl, go stay for your house, say you find love. Nigeria, I don't blame the girl, I blame our country, because our country must free our women from making this kind of decisions. If our country better, our young girls no will need to enter this kind of situation. You don't understand? So now those kind of old men where they to chook finger for inside everybody eye for what they want, for their own greed. Anybody can go, they can dagger anybody.
They don't care. And honestly, Regina's life is not safe. And again, this goes back to what I was saying just now when I said that I noticed that she's not been seen out. I think that's a good decision that she has taken to not be seen outside, because I have no doubt in my mind that Mr. Man is looking everywhere for her. I'm sure he has sent people to be out there looking for her. Charlie Boy also says something. Mr. Charlie Boy, Papa Charlie Boy. Let's listen to what he had to say about this whole Regina situation. I listened to a little bit, and from the little that I heard, he makes a valid point.
Remember, as Ted Nwoko and Regina Daniels was full everywhere. Then they allege say young sweet 16 Regina the drug addict, and Ted the giraffe neck ancestor is a dangerous and violent narcissist, using Regina as punching bag. Ned as an ancestor wey marry him great grandchild suppose know say nothing concern Nigeria.
I didn't know this was gonna be this funny. This man is like 77 years old. Let me tell you. First of all, he has found the fountain of youth. If I know, I want what he's drinking. I don't care if he's a vampire. I want what he's drinking. He's 77 years old and he looks so good. He looks younger than Ned, who is claiming to be 60. I was 64. I've been at 65. Oh my gosh.
If to say no be say una dey catch on a cruise and mumu Nigerians are entertained with your shenanigans. Everybody they go through something now for house. Marriage, na cruise, na management it be. Like I always say, I've been married for over 45 years to one woman. And I know, say easy rara. Yes.
45 years.
Two human beings will come from two different backgrounds. Con jam body. Wahala mo show now. Come on. But why when they carry on a private matter come social media to come the form victim or saint? I planted Nwoko Paso. You be elder. You supposed sabi handle things better. You don't marry young girl, fine. You getting money, okay, fine. But I know say they know they sell wisdom for boutique. At your age, you suppose don't sabi say cloud no be cure for chaos. Who really care? What thing they happen inside your house? Who care? The internet, it don't become a place where they go they gather, they talk, church. You guys keep your underwear and smelly boxes inside your house. Wash them there. No be everything will happen for bedroom. You go there, post for news feed. And make we talk truth. One wife alone, they give my headache already. Now you want to form King Solomon. We marry battalion of women. Bros, if you want marry many women, be ready to carry many wahalas too. No be only money they make man. Character and sense still the important. Because sometimes it be like say, as money they shack on her, some of her, especially people will not get pedigree. Yeah? Power don't enter your head. Small, they don't turn blind. They know they see again. You see, all these things we will see is just a magnified fact. Say weak and stupid people don't enter leadership positions. People will not go fit lead themselves, but they won't lead others. How did we get here? When the worst of us leads the best of us. I remember as Ted Nwoko and Regina Daniels was full everywhere. Then they allege say young sweet 16 Regina the drug addict, and Ted the giraffe neck ancestor is a dangerous and violent narcissist, using Regina as punching bag. Ned as an
not the only giraffe neck ancestor. Hey God, why I don't feel not too much like this? So
ancestor wey marry him great grandchild suppose know say nothing concern Nigerians. If to say no be say una they catch on a cruise. And Mumu Nigerians are entertained with your shenanigans. Everybody they go through something now for house. Marriage, na cruise, na management TB. Like I always say, I've been married for over 45 years to one woman. And I know, say, easy, rara. Yes. Two human beings will come from two different backgrounds, conjunct body. Well, I'm show now. Come on. But why not they carry on a private matter come social media to come the form victim or saint? I planted Nwoko Paso. You be elder. You supposed sabi handle things better. You don't marry young girl, fine. You getting money, okay, fine. But I know, say, they know they sell wisdom for boutique. At your age, you suppose don't sabi say, cloud no be cure for chaos. Who really care? What thing they happen inside your house? Who care? The internet, it don't become a place where they go they gather, they talk, church. Eh? You guys keep your underwear and smelly boxes inside your house. Wash them there. No be everything will happen for bedroom. You go there, post for news feed. Eh? And make we talk truth. One wife alone, they give my headache already. Now you want to form King Solomon. We marry battalion of women. Bros, if you want marry many women, be ready to carry many wahalas too. No be only money they make man. Character and sense still the important. Because sometimes it be like say, as money they shack on her, some of her, especially people will not get pedigree. Yeah? Power don't enter your head. Small, they don't turn blind. They know they see again. You see, all these things we they see is just to magnify the fact say weak and stupid people don't enter leadership positions. People will not go fit lead themselves, but they won't lead others. How did we get here? When the worst of us leads the best of us. I remember as Ted Nwoko and Regina Daniel's bus was full everywhere. Then they allege say young sweet 16 Regina be drug addict. And Ted, the giraffe neck ancestor, is a dangerous and violent narcissist, using Regina as punching bag. Ned, as an ancestor, we marrying great-grandchild, suppose no, say, nothing concern Nigerians. If to say no be say, una they catch on a cruise. And Mumu Nigerians are entertained with your shenanigans. Everybody they go through something now for house. Marriage, na cruise, na management TB. Like I always say, I've been married for over 45 years to one woman. And I know, say, easy, rara. Yes. Two human beings will come from two different backgrounds, conjunct body. Well, I'm show now. Come on. But why not they carry on a private matter come social media to come the form victim or saint? I planted Nwoko Paso. You be elder. You supposed sabi handle things better. You don't marry young girl, fine. You getting money, okay, fine. But I know, say, they know they sell wisdom for boutique. At your age, you suppose don't sabi say, cloud no be cure for chaos. Who really care? What thing they happen inside your house? Who care? The internet, it don't become a place where they go they gather, they talk, church. Eh? You guys keep your underwear and smelly boxes inside your house. Wash them there. No be everything will happen for bedroom. You go there.
Okay, sorry guys, I let this play for a while because I had to go check something. So yeah, what video was I going to play just now? Okay, I remember what I was going to share with you guys now. They've already petitioned, they've already discussed. Regina Daniels' family are already in discussion about returning bride price. Okay, so they're already in discussion to return the bride price. Let me go ahead and share this because they're not due again. I don't know. Okay, so call for. So this one's Regina Daniel's brother, Swayze calls out Nwoko, shares petition. Regina's elder brother has taken to Instagram to call out his sister's husband, Senator Nwoko, accusing him of intimidation and misuse of power. He also encouraged the public to sign a petition demanding accountability. In his post, Swayze mentioned that if Ned is truly a solicitor of the Supreme Court of England and Wales, then he can be reported to the Solicitor Regulation Authority, even while living in Nigeria. According to him, like his domestic abuse, harassment, and power misuse are taken. According to him, issues like domestic abuse, harassment, and power misuse are taken very seriously there. He urged people to run it up by signing the petition currently circulating online. The petition titled "Hold Ned Nwoko Accountable for Abuse of Power" has already gained thousands of verified signatures and continue to grow in real time. He also shared what appeared to be an open letter addressed to Ned Nwoko, written on behalf of members of the Ogwashuku community. The letter expressed disappointment over the alleged harassment and intimidation of Regina's family members. It states that in their traditional marriage, it states that in their tradition, marriage is not forced, and if issues arise, the matter is meant to be addressed by the kinsman. Ned does not respect any kinsman, so who cares? He doesn't respect. Is it not? Most of the kinsmen are already in Kuje on his account, allegedly. So continuing, it says the family claims they have tried several times to return the bride price, but Ned allegedly refused to accept it and prompting them to deposit it through the appropriate traditional process. Ned Nwoko say no, they collect bride price. Oh, hey God. Regina don't enter one chance for this man hand. Ned saying no, they collect bride price. My God. Now wow. Is it by force to marry? The girl say she know they do again. Cannot force her to marry you, Mr. Man. Rock of Ages. They requested, so the letter also expressed that the arrest and detention of family members over a domestic dispute was an affront to the dignity of their community and culture. They requested that peace be restored, stating that continued intimidation will force them to seek further traditional and legal remedies. So continuing, it states, in another post, Swayze claimed he has video and voice evidence, including conversations where Ned allegedly admitted to slapping Regina. He wrote that he had tried to resolve things privately, but the situation escalated, leaving him with no option but to make everything public. So this is basically what it's saying here. It says Ned is a prominent public figure in Nigeria, yet recent actions reveal a troubling pattern of abuse of power, obstructing fundamental human rights and intimidating Regina Daniels and her family. This petition seeks justice and accountability. Nwoko's alleged misconduct is not only an affront to Regina Daniels and her family, but also a potential threat to all Nigerians who believe in fairness. This is true. This is true. And this is why I say to people who feel like indifferent about this, people who feel like, consign me, Regina was flaunting her wealth. Regina was talking about how she would rather cry in a Lambo and blah, blah, blah. People who are having this disposition, you guys need to really, really have a rethink, because this is what happens. People who abuse power, they usually start with people that are closest to them. That's where they learn the ropes, they learn what they can get away with and what they cannot get away with. That's what they do, that's where they learn. So they continue to expand the limit of their power to see what they can get away with. And the more they continue to get away with it, the more they'll continue to do it. So this conversation, this notion that it not concern me, now she sabi this, she was saying this and that and the other about Nigerians, about us and this. Don't be like that. An injustice against one is an injustice against all, because sooner or later Ned is going to master his intimidation tactic, and then before you know it, he will master it using the closest people to him, that before you know it, he will then extend it to the public. And by then, maybe not then, he go can't reach your turn. Maybe not then, he go can't touch you. So don't be indifferent. Don't have this nonchalant attitude of, consign me. Eventually it will. This is a public figure. This is somebody who is in government. This is somebody who holds a political position. Just imagine the level of wickedness he's going to be able to do to people. Don't have that mindset too. Let me see. Senator Nwoko, with due respect to your office and person, I must express, so this is the letter that he wrote, that Sweezy one wrote. I must express deep disappointment over your recent actions concerning our sister and her family. As a people, we, the Ogwashiku community, value peace, fairness, and respect for our cultural traditions. Marriage by our custom is never by force. When dispute arises between husband and wife, our tradition requires that such matters be taken before the kinsmen for resolution. Furthermore, if the woman decides not to continue in the marriage, custom demand that her family return the bride price. In this case, the family has made every effort to do so, but you have allegedly refused to accept it. Traditionally, when a man declines to collect the bride price, it is within the community's right to deposit it at a recognized location. In this instance, Ikeleke quarters in Ogwashuku. This actually formally concludes the marital obligation. So they have deposited the bride price somewhere. Okay. Let me see. Number one, acknowledge and accept the return of the bride price, or permitting it to be deposited at Ikele quarters, ensuring the immediate release and safety of all family members involved while halting any further harassment. We remain open to an amicable and lawful resolution through our kinsmen and traditional council. However, continued disregard for due process will leave us with no option but to seek redress through appropriate traditional and legal channels. Our people have endured enough insults. Like, he's basically refusing to take his bride price because he's not done with Regina. Because collecting the bride price means Regina is no longer under any obligation to like do anything with him or to, any worries. The guy is in shambles. The guy is worried about the secrets, all the things that Regina knows about him that she will most likely expose. And by her actions, she has made it very clear. She has made it very clear that she is going to expose this man. She has made it very clear that she's going to like tell all of his secrets, all the things that she witnessed, all the things that she experienced. She's going to do all of that, So yeah. And he knows this. And that's the reason why he's doing everything possible to make sure. That's the reason why I'm still looking for something. That's the reason why he wants to keep her. He wants to hold her. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want her to go. He doesn't want her to go. It's not because of love. He doesn't love her. It's not because of any kind of loyalty, He just does not want her to go telling all of his secrets. It's a really, really sad situation, honestly. It's really, really sad. So like I was saying to you guys before, when Regina did that video explaining herself and she was saying all those things that did not really make sense to people were upset. Okay? People were so angry with her. And one of the people was Kitty Jules. Let me go ahead and share my screen again. He's not going to let her go. I feel like they were not prepared. I feel like for some reason, they dropped the ball. They did not prepare for the showdown. I feel like they were giving him way too much grace, basically expecting that he would do the right thing. You know what I mean? I feel like they did not expect that he would turn on them the way that he has turned on them. But that's just the kind of person that he is. Mr. Ned is not like, if they had prepared, they would not have been caught off guard the way they have been caught off guard, the way that Mr. Ned is now. He is now arrested Regina's brother and basically using him as leverage. If you want your brother released, then you must return back to. Like, we cannot let this continue. Nigerian government, you cannot let this continue. You can't keep letting this happen. Like, we are literally the laughing stock. People are looking at us and laughing at our country. The things that we let happen in this country, Nigerian government. The things that we allow to happen in this country, like, why? Why would you, why won't you interfere? We have troubles. We have we have Trump threatening to attack the country because he doesn't have respect. Nigerian government, why will Ned continue? Why would you let somebody like this continue to like tarnish the image of the country? Don't you realize that everything that is happening now is playing out on social media on the world stage? Global village, everybody is looking at us and smirking at us. Nigerian government, why? So one person that has been fervently defending Regina and just helping her and her family to get justice did not like this thing that Regina posted. The video that Regina did. where she was basically shading everybody, and people said she acted arrogant, and she was just, some people said she was not all there. Some people even said that she looked high. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think she was just embarrassed about what her life has now become. I think that's ultimately what the issue was. She's just embarrassed. Like, is this my life? Is this my life? And she's remembering everything. She's probably seeing all those posts that people have been unearthing. She's seeing all those videos that people are digging up, all those posts that people are digging out, where she was worshiping Ned, calling Ned her angel on earth, bragging about how Ned has been sending her, giving her money and all this other stuff. Do you get? So yeah, I honestly feel like she was just embarrassed. But after the video, Cutie Jules posted this and she said, sometimes it's better to keep quiet than open mouth to say silly things. Regardless of what transpired in the past with other people, we still came out with our 200 and 500. But the good thing is that we are not doing it because of Gina, but for the society. So that was what Cutie Jules posted. Obviously, very, very displeased by Regina's video. And then look who came out and commented. Tonto DK. Tonto DK has really, really grown, and I am so proud of her. She has really, really grown. So Tonto came out and she posted this underneath the post of Cutie Joe. She says, please take it easy on her. You walked with me through my journey. You remember how I sounded sometimes, how I didn't always make sense, yet you still loved me and carried me with patience because you understood. Show her the same love and understanding now. I was older than she is, and I still made all those mistakes. See through her mistakes, pain hides and see through her mistake, pain hides and it drowns. So that's basically what Tonto DK posted, pleading on behalf of Regina that Cutie continue, because Cutie has been very, very supportive of Regina, and her family throughout this ordeal. And it was kind of like a slap in the face when she came out and she was saying all these things. I know that people think that, because of your $200, your 200 naira and your 500 naira, yeah, people thought she was out of line for doing that. And I understand why everybody felt how they felt, because, I mean, yeah, she did in fact sounded so arrogant and but I understood why she was feeling that way. Because not shame now. Not shame. Imagine the man where you hype. Imagine the man when you tell everybody to shut up and mind their business. All of a sudden, the man is now putting pepper soup water in your eye. She feels embarrassed. She feels embarrassed about it. Let's play the video a little bit again. I hope that people will look past whatever it is that she has said and just think about how this affects us as a people.
So I'm here. My family is finally in front of a camera. So I'm here. Finally is fighting. Like everyone is fighting for me. Hey guys. So I'm here. Finally in front of a camera. Trying to explain my family's problem. Like, oh my God. Guys, walai, I had to wear this wig. Look, it's 5 a.m. I haven't slept. Like, because I can't. I had to put on this wig and like just make this video. Okay, let's get straight into the video. My family is actually in turmoil. It's crazy. It's crazy, but we will definitely come out of it. So what gave me the courage to make this video? It's just seeing how my family is fighting. Like everyone is fighting for me. My brothers, my mom, my sisters, hey, everybody is fighting. And to think my brother just started, what's that thing, a petition. And guys, in less than how many hours, there are a lot of people. Like a lot of people signed up. Like how? Why? But yes then, I mean, it means war. That's what this video means. This video shouldn't even exist in the first place because I'm too big for it. Type shit. Okay. I'm gonna fight for my children, Ned. I tried to be calm. I tried to let go, walai, but I'll fight for them. I'll take them. I'll train them. I'll raise them with or without your support. And you know that, my love. Ex-husband. Walai, this feels like I'm acting. But guys, this is me. This is me. If I haven't slept by 5, tell me why everyone else is sleeping. Why is everyone else moving on? Like why is everyone moving on? Excuse me. Like I'm not going to cry you. I don't used to do that in front of camera. Okay, this is funny. I like this video. This means I'm tough and I'm not crying. But wait, guys, the main essence of this video actually is to please stop insulting my mom. Be cool. Hey, stop it. Stop. Hey, be cool. Please. Look. For some reason, I actually do feel like I owe you all this explanation. You know why? Because I don't know why everyone is pained about my life. But I don't feel like you all are pained from a bad side. You're pained because you used your, was it 200 naira or 500 naira to buy my CD just to watch my movie as a child, and you all watched me. Or like, fine, and it's okay. I'm in the limelight, so
Regina, you not try for this one, Sha. You not try, oh. Like, I get why people are upset. 100% I get it. I totally get it. You not try, oh. How can you do this? You not try. This was so unnecessary. You just want now one for now. Now one for you. People need to calm it down.
it's fine. You all have a say, so it's okay, and that's why I'm explaining. So please stop insulting my mom. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. She's my God on earth. Lie. She's strong. For 7 fucking... Will kids watch this video? For 7 years. My mom held it down. She tried. You all insulted her. Like, she tried. She tried. It's me. I'm the one with easy coconut head.
I don't believe that you wanted to marry this man. Okay. I don't believe that you marry this man from, I don't believe that you marry this man out of love. No. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's where I draw the line. Let me see. Let me play this.
So I'm living here now. He's not here. I've spoken to all the officers involved and he's not here. I even spoke with the area commander. So let me go to, we're going to SCT command, right?
Yeah. Get elders. We get old people full everywhere. Old people like Regina, Daniel, husband, old people everywhere. You know understand? That when we go marry that kind of man. I say some people, the kind of wickedness where that man don't show your own community. You small girl. Wait, that kind of person, wait, king of his village going nearly kill him. Now don't follow the news when we say he wants to take the whole land of the community by force. Some 9 young people, one of my papa friend, Azuka, now big journalist that and they follow this case where this man, 9 boys now he throw for prison for over how many years. They go charge, they say they be terrorists because they organize against them, stealing the land of the whole community. Person with him match the whole community high. You small girl, go stay for your house, say you find love. Nigeria, I don't blame the girl, I blame our country because our country must free our women from making this kind of decisions. If our country better, our young girls no will need to enter this kind of situation. You don't understand? So now those kind of old men where they do 2 finger for inside everybody eye for what they want, for their own greed. Anybody can go, they can dagger anybody.
Yep, they don't care. Oh, they know they care. They don't care. Somebody says, why swapping for real? You have no idea what I think you are referring to something that I said earlier about, this guy and some of the things that he may allegedly be into. It's just, you have no idea. All these rich people, all these rich men, it's part of what they do with the money that they have, It's part of what they do with the money that they have. Wife swapping, they swipe wives all the time, They swap wives all the time. There is a cult. There is a really sick, sadistic something going on. They swipe like wives all the time. They do all kinds of things. If there's somebody that is in power, if there's something that one of them needs and they know that they cannot get it, that one will be like, I don't need your money. I don't need anything. All I need is to just spend time with your wife. Just let me spend time with your wife. You know, that type of situation. Type shit. So yeah, it's a sick, twisted world. It's a sick, twisted world that you see a lot of people. You see, in spite of the punishment, in spite of the obvious unhappiness that you see in their face, you'll be wondering, why are you still here? Why don't you just leave? Because the humiliation is just too much. The humiliation, like, where do you even begin? The only reason that Regina will even end up exposing Ned is if Ned does not leave her and her family alone. That's the only thing that is going to just make Regina say, okay, since you don't want to leave me alone, okay, fine, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Do you get? If not, I'm very sure that because of the things, the humiliation, the thing that she put up with, she endured, I'm sure she would have loved to just keep her mouth closed, lock up her mouth and throw the whole situation, throw the key in a vault or something, and never look back and never think about it. But what Ned is doing to her family now is probably making her think, why am I even protecting this man? Why am I, after all the things that I had to deal with, after all the humiliation, after everything, and this man, after all the humiliation, after everything, and this man still is treating my family this way? So all the things that I put up with, all the things that I endured, to what end? What did I gain? What was it all for? Do you get? So that's what is probably driving her actions now. She's thinking, I did everything. I put up with everything. I humiliated myself. I engaged in unspeakable acts. All for what? All for this man to still end up doing to me the same thing that he has done to everybody else. Like he's done this to everybody who has ever crossed him. His village people, they are still begging for some of their members to be released that this man just threw in jail. Imagine lifting somebody from Ogwashuku or lifting somebody from Delta and dumping them in a prison in Abuja. First of all, logistics. The amount of money that is going to cost for you to go, to that place to see that person, if you're a family member, every court day, or what is going to cost for you to be going there to bring food. Like, he has a reason why he does this. Normally, now, a lot of people that are in jail, they get food brought to them from home. Family members, at least once a day or so, they'll bring food for them that they will eat. But if your family member, if everybody that you know, your entire life is back in Delta State, and you are in FCT, who's going to be doing all of that for you? But all of this is by design to break people's spirit, to warn others who might be thinking, who might be feeling funky, who might be thinking they want to try the same thing, to dissuade them from ever crossing him. It is an abuse. It is an abuse of power. It is intimidation. And this is why I'm asking Nigerian government, are you guys going to, don't the country have a bad enough reputation? Look at what Ned is doing. Look at what he's doing, bringing even more disrepute to the country, to the nation's already soured image. If this is not enough motivation for you guys to like clip Mr. Ned Nwongo's wings, I don't know what is. Like the things he's doing, like he's going after, like, again, back to what I was saying just now about how it is so unfortunate that Regina's people, they did not plan. Regina and her family, they did not prepare for this. Knowing how vindictive this man has been, they would have made plans so that whenever he came around, he wouldn't see any of them to come and arrest and use as leverage. Look, Layla. Layla's mom is dead. Do you think it's by clear eye that a woman will leave, that a woman of that age will leave Morocco and come and perch in Nigeria? And all these people, they don't even like black people to even begin with. Anytime that Layla goes out, her mom is always with her. Because her mom does not trust, in my opinion, obviously, is that her mom does not trust what kind of transaction that Ned may likely use her daughter to do. So she wants to go there. She wants to keep an eye on things. Her mom is always following Layla around. Her mom has basically practically abandoned her home in Morocco and is now living in Nigeria. Because I'm sure that she must have told her mom all of the things that Ned allegedly made her do, all of the dirty, awful things. So her mom is probably thinking that he might not do anything to her, he might not instruct her to do anything while her mom is around. But just imagine all of the things that he's using all these women to do. Layla's mom, it's not because she's having fun. Like, you can tell that she's not having fun. Now, so the woman, they squeeze face. She always squeeze her face whenever they go out. She's like a bodyguard. You know all those bodyguards where they know they smile. That's because this woman knows a lot of things. This woman has seen things. Her daughter has probably told her things. She herself has witnessed things. And she's now putting her foot down. Okay, even if I have to come and stay in this shithole country, that's what I'm going to do. Do you think she enjoys staying in Nigeria? I don't think so. But maybe she has had conversations with her daughter, and her daughter said, I'm not living with my children. I'm not living without my children. It reminds me of that movie, Not Without My Daughter. When an American woman fell in love with a Middle Eastern man. They married in America, but then something happened in the man's family. I believe there was a death in the man's family, which then caused the man to move to like travel. Not to the original plan was for him to just go back home and do the rites and then return back to America with his family. And so the wife now, the Oyinbo American woman now, decided to fly and go with him. As soon as they got to the Middle East now, everything changed, plans changed. And the man started giving her a different story about how they should just stay in the Middle East. They should not leave. Being a dutiful wife, she was like, okay, fine. But then with that, because the things that he can get away with in his country are things that he will never get away with in America. And of course, as soon as he got to his country, that oppression, treating women as second-class citizens and everything, all of those things came back. And the American woman who has been trained in her, her entire life to believe that she's equal to a man, all of a sudden she comes to a place, the man that she fell in love with completely changes, becomes a completely different person that she knew. Embracing his cultural beliefs and the way they behave. So it got so bad that she was like, she's not doing it anymore, that she wants to leave. And then the man said, well, if you want to go, but my daughter, you're not living with my daughter. And she said she's not going to live without her daughter. That's where the title of the movie came from, Not Without My Daughter. This is actually a true life story, And so the battle began. They literally had to like sneak her and her daughter out of the country. So, yeah. whenever I see Layla's mom and Layla doing their thing, you know, I always go back to, I'm just like, she can't leave. She can't leave. She doesn't want to leave her children. And Ned won't let her take the children. So she's there until they are 18 years old and they decide what they want to do. Like I said, when people were saying, he's going to treat her, give her the baby girl life and blah, 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 I said, people like Ned, they are vicious. He didn't gain everything that he has today by being a pushover. He didn't gain what he has by being a pushover. He did not. Everything that he achieved, he probably achieved them through vicious actions. So you thinking you be fine girl, you don't see sugar daddy, not knowing that you are setting yourself up for a lifetime of pain, hurt, trauma. At your young age. And now she's even talking about how she's going to take the children. Ned will never. I can promise you that. That man, those are his only leverage. You see what he's doing to you, doing to your family because you refuse to come back allegedly. You think that man will just say, yeah, you want to go, you want the kids, then take the kids. What Femi Fani-Kayode did to Precious Chikwendu, yeah? What Ned Nwoko is going to do to you based on his past behavior, based on how he has treated others before you, what he's going to do to you. Hey, what Femi Fani-Kayode did to Precious will pale in comparison to what he's going to do to you when it comes to those children. He will never let you have those children. Never. He will never let you take those children. Never. There is a lot of things that Regina has witnessed. There is a lot of things that she experienced that if she starts to talk, and that's the reason why Ned and his people, I believe, in my opinion, are doing everything possible to discredit her. I feel like they have sent so many talking heads in the comment section. I feel like they have paid bloggers to be pushing certain narrative to discredit her. Because by the time she's had enough of Ned going after her family and she really start to spill things, he's probably hoping that he would have done enough to like discredit her that people will not believe. So that people will not believe anything that she says then. So yeah, oh my gosh, can't believe I've been here for 2 hours. I don't try, my mouth don't dry. I've been talking a storm. So yeah, this is the fight. You never even see anything. The fight never even, this is not preamble. Regina fight never even starts. Now when she go won't try lay any kind of claim to the children, that's when Ned is going to really come out like a dragon, spitting fire. All this one are preamble. All this one are preamble. Marital say, I don't try. Yeah, I don't try. 2 hours. Time goes by so fast. Yeah. Vivian said, just looked it up. It's based on a true life story. Yeah, it's a true life story of what happened. Yeah. Mary said it'll be nice if you open a line for people to come on live that gives you a break. Yeah, next time. Will you come up? If I open a line, will you come up, Mirabelle? Thank you, Vivian. Vivian say, you've tried. I enjoyed the stream and I appreciate you. Thank you. I was actually surprised that you're still here. 2 hours. Because when you commented about the movie, I was like, oh, she's still here. I love that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Mirabelle, you will. Okay, fine. Next time, if it's gonna be a long one, I will open the line for you to come and be my co-host. Inshallah. So yeah. The fight has not even started. The fight, preamble now we did so for Regina. The only thing that will just save her if she decides that, okay, fine, you want to keep the children, keep the children. But I also believe that she has seen more than enough things in that house while living with Ned for her to know that it is a bad idea for her to leave her children. She has seen enough things to not want to leave her children there. Do you get? And that's the reason why, that's where the fight is really going to come from, because she has seen things to know that it'll be a bad idea to keep her children in that house. She has seen things to make her swear not to keep her children there. And that will be another uphill battle that Ned is more than happy to take up. Oh, wow. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Let me go and sort dinner out. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys for the interaction on the live. So I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.